We're live. Hold on, everything's notifying. I don't know why. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
I don't know, but your fucking kitchen's breaking right now.
My
Holy
kitchen's
shit,
breaking?
your kitchen's breaking. Look at the kitchen. To your other left.
My other left? What'd you do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, just ignore that. We're having technical difficulties in the shit in the background. Just ignore it. Just don't look at it. Okay. So
Don't
this
look at it, yeah.
my name's Kevin. I mean, my name's Thrice. This is Zero. The Weasel is Zero. We got Lucci here in presence, in spirit, as the great.
Hey.
Wait, is that Gandhi? I think it's Gandhi,
Yeah.
right?
I don't
All right.
know.
As the old Hindi dude. So yeah, we are here to start a kind of experimental thing. Grumpy Guys podcast. I think that's how we're starting, right?
Yeah.
I kind of just forced them into
It'll be
this.
grumpy.
Whatever.
Grumpy. Whatever. See? Exactly. This is what I got to deal with, all right?
I feel like a Me Too movement's gonna happen. He forced us into it. Hold still.
That's
Yeah.
not. Shut up. Like, no. Anyways. So, we're going to start just like introducing ourselves a little bit where, each of us may share certain parts about ourselves or may not share certain things. That's our own individual choice. We're all different
I didn't
people
sign up for
here.
that.
Shut up. We're all different people here. We have different. Dude, that fucking thing is scaring me. We have different perspectives and stuff and similar perspectives. But yeah, I really don't know what we're doing, but we're going to do it. We're doing it live.
It looks like you don't know how to do your hands either, Ricky Bobby.
Oh shit, I just grabbed the camera. Oh no. I'm so sorry, everybody. That just happened. I think that's good. All right, we're good. We're good to go. We're doing we're doing we're doing this. All right, Lucci, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit and
I sure hope the hell your guy doesn't fart, dude. Why don't you move me up a little bit?
you want to be higher there, Lucci? In a better positioning for you.
Yeah, put me over by up on a pillow there. So yeah. No, well, now hang me on the wall.
I mean,
You messed the whole thing up.
is it right here? Is that better?
Yeah, right there. Beautiful.
Okay, right. The beautiful Lucci in disguise, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Lucci. Would you like to give a brief introduction?
Googly eyes yet? What?
Would you like to give a brief introduction about yourself, there, sir?
I don't know.
Perfect. Love
Perfect. Perfect. Zero. Your turn. The weasel now.
The weasel. I'm the weasel. Oh, no, I'm just fucking Zero. I used to be a streamer. I always play VR though, and I'm old and grumpy, and I got lots of shit to say that no one wants to hear. So that's about as an intro. Your turn,
Yep.
Kevin.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you're grumpy and you're old, nobody wants to listen to it. That's why we just call him the boomer, the boomer weasel, weasel the boomer. That's it.
Okay.
Only in this alternate reality shall our views be something.
Something.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. Be something. Very good. Very good. Applaud. Let's just golf clap that for a second.
Nice. It shall always be something to someone.
Oh my god.
Do you
I'll just
have a
drop
chat
wide
window up so
bombs
if there's
like
a chat
that.
going on?
What happened?
I said, do you at least have the window for your chat going up so you can at least see if anyone wants to ask us questions or point out
Yeah,
stuff?
it's here. I got everything. Don't worry about me and my production.
All I see is a crazy man waving his arms around.
Yeah, I got all these things going on. It's everywhere. It's all part of the everything, I can see with that inner eye. You know how it is. You get that inner eye. It helps you see everything. Everything.
True.
Oh shit, my screens are. No wonder why everything's fucking up. My screens are all over.
We are part of the everything. That is deep.
Yeah,
Very deep.
Yeah. What frequency is that? 95.7? The W Rock?
Only in Nevada. It's a Reno station.
They all start with K out here.
In California, it's 98.7.
What? Is that where we're streaming live at?
No. We're streaming live on
The-
Pornhub.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
18
I
and
brought
up.
the wrong avatar. We need a pizza guy
Don't, no,
avatar.
no, do not change. Leave the weasel, please. Do not. Let's not get into that. We'll do that later. That's the after show.
No, we're
Anyways.
not doing that after the show. No, we're. The second the camera shuts up, so isn't my VR.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell's this damn show about anyway, man?
We're supposed to
About being
complain
grumpy
about
and bitching
stuff.
about the world, I guess. So,
Yeah, I was gonna have talking points, and I forgot because I was so fascinated with like, look how cool this looks. And I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm just mad I'm missing the DNC convention tonight, man. I want.
What do you mean? What is?
Stuff.
What does it even matter?
It does. I want to see
Yes.
it really bad.
Yes.
I want to know.
Oh yes.
I want to see that train wreck tumbling down the
Yes.
freeway.
Oh yes.
Plane
Just
crashes into it.
total. Just what sadist right there. You know. Just love that. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. You understand.
Oh
By
my
the time
God.
you start listening.
So I'm Thrice. I do stuff in VR, and know these hooligans. And this is my intro. I'm the best ever. You didn't know. Hence why I'm in the Kevin Smith avatar. And I do all the stuff with the screens over here. I got all this going on, and it's all fancy. And yeah, I was supposed to have talking points, and I failed. But it's okay, because I'm Kevin Smith. But
I
not.
think you're pinned up on that corkboard behind us.
Oh, yeah, I think. Let me see. It says,
Oh my God, the pain.
exterminate the. Never mind. We're not going to talk about what it says on the corkboard. That's not appropriate.
It's right, the proletariat.
Yeah.
Oh, it would probably be beneficial if I made sure the audio was good, and then I got this thing out of my ear too. So, can one of you talk about something? So, anyways, let's see. Lucci. So, what's your opinion with the state of? Oh fuck, I don't even know what's the topic. Weasel, do you got anything, sir?
Don't look at me to save your ass. I can only do so much, okay? My old ass and my elitist nature you keep pointing out.
Hey, you know, you're only a partial elitist. It's okay.
I'm
Okay,
only
so
elitist when it
Lucci,
comes
what's
to
your
my
opinion on
computer
elitist? No, that's not a good.
shit. What's your elitist opinion on opinionism?
There you go, perfect.
Fuck all that. No, you can't say that, right?
No, you
Sure, you
can.
can
We're
say whatever you
18
want.
and up. We're an 18 and up stream here, boys.
Oh.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. We just can't show boobs, so keep your tits in your fucking shirt, dude. I'm talking to you, Kevin Smith.
Hey,
What
look,
are
don't.
you doing over there? It looks like you're praying to like some weird McDonald's god right now.
I'm trying to adjust my freaking audio and stuff to make sure everything sounds good. That's all.
Oh,
You know.
does it sound good? Have you figured it out yet?
I mean, kind of.
So are we doing it live?
Yes, we are doing it live. Oh, I just got.
So how about these damn kids these days, huh? They can't do anything, right, Thrice?
Hey, my kids can do a lot of things. I don't know.
I've seen you bumble through some shit like as of I don't know right now.
Yo, what's up, Ken? How you doing, buddy? We're just kind of screwing around right now. Three old men on a couch, being ridiculous, testing audio, stuff like that.
And a weasel.
And a weasel. Well, I mean, you're one of the old men. The other old man
like
is this
today,
picture
and
of this guy here.
I'm balling right now, right? I have a toilet paper roll around my neck, which
Is that what
means
that is?
that's the most expensive thing you can find right now. Toilet paper roll. Okay?
Toilet paper.
That's worth a mint. People fight over that shit in fucking Walmart. Toilet paper rolls. Fuck. They're just usually full.
Okay, there's a topic. Hey, there's a topic. Lucci, what do you think? Oh my god.
About
do you
toilet paper?
Yeah. What do you think
I-
about when
well,
people were like freaking out about toilet paper and now it's like we're all still alive?
I'll have to be honest, 100%. I do use it.
Are you sure you should do that though? It's not safe for the environment. You should really just rinse it down with some muddy water and sandpaper. I hear that's the best way to get it
elitism,
clean
man.
anyway.
Ridiculous.
Only rich people have that shit in their bathroom.
What, bidets? I mean, you just put a fucking tube from your sink. You run it, like, splice it through the line. It's real simple.
Is that what you
Price
do,
uses
man?
a pressure washer.
Is
I
that how
mean, I'm
you-
not trying to give up my secrets, okay? But, you know.
He got one of them pressure washers with the pulsating jet. He loves that. Gets it everything
Don't
nice
you
and clean,
judge my
doesn't it?
jet, okay?
Dang.
Cleans off his backside, out the prostate, and everything.
Oh, my God. You know how to pin this shit? Hold on, let me pin it.
Don't touch the camera.
Stop yelling
Don't
at
touch
me.
the You already broke it once.
Shut up. Shut up. Talk about something. We're talking about toilet paper. Can someone talk about toilet paper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so happy that toilet paper is a rarity these days. Did you hear that pepperoni is right now too? For some reason, pepperoni is like a
What?
rarity. So everyone's been buying. Yeah, everyone's been fucking buying toilet paper and ordering pizzas so much that you can't even get pepperoni.
What?
That's just wrong, dude.
How is that?
I
I seriously.
read that article today.
We didn't even increase our pizza consumption. How is that even a thing?
You don't eat bread, so you don't count.
I don't eat bread, so I don't count. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know. I don't know. I'm just assuming, you know, that because people are ordering more fucking Domino's and Little Caesars because it's dirt cheap and everyone's poor right now.
Yeah, that's true. So what do you think's
So
gonna
who orders a
happen,
pi-
like in like a year? Like, do you think it's gonna be total apocalypse, or we're just gonna like recover after the election?
Oh, I don't think there's gonna be any recovery after the election. I think the election itself is gonna be another fuck show, just like they got going on right now with the riots. I mean, protests,
Armageddon!
peaceful rioting, whatever you want to fucking call it. Like, doesn't matter who wins, doesn't matter who loses, doesn't matter what the fuck happens. We either are gonna have it and everyone's gonna fucking shit a brick, or we don't have it and everyone's gonna shit a brick.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
don't know
shit
if
either way, I guess.
Well, yeah, we're already at that crossroads of it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. No one's gonna accept the results. So unless you have a nice lubricated brick, it's gonna hurt.
Well, I mean, I accept the results. I mean, I'm somebody. Are you saying I'm nobody? That hurts my feelings.
In general, you are.
But generalization. Come on, let's talk about generalizations a little bit now that I have my hands back. I mean, you're not a generalization. He's not a generalization. I'm not a generalization. That
If
fucking
Biden
oven
wins,
over
I'm
there is
not
definitely
gonna
not a
accept it.
generalization.
If most of the people in this country that give a fuck are in one of the two camps. I won't accept the Biden win because it's bullshit. Have you not been watching the news? Oh yeah, you don't watch the news. It's
Yeah,
too
but
much
see,
crap.
exactly. I don't watch the news really, but I do. I catch highlights. But then it's like the same thing as,
I catch
fuck,
headlines
this is
and I
me.
make my judgments accordingly.
don't you dare. Don't you dare. I watch
Is
catch
this- is this-
headlines
is this the
of
f-
mainstream
is this-
media. Oh, fuck, I did it again.
You did it again. Holy shit. Is this the friendly guys rubbing each other's back during a fucking sauna session podcast, or this?
No,
grumpy
it's
guy?
not. It's the grumpy guys. But
All right, then
I'm
not gonna
saying
give you any
my
back rubs
opinion.
or any fucking
My
passes.
opinion.
Okay, I have an opinion too, and an asshole, and they both stink.
Yeah, that really is the truth. Lucci, how do you think things are gonna go after the election?
I don't know, man. I have to smoke my pipe on that one.
Well, it's like what's going on with all this fucking protesting and all this like arguing over like Trump stealing fucking mailboxes and Trump MAGA supporters are stealing fucking mail trucks. No, regular life right now is so difficult for a lot of people to understand that like cars break, mailboxes get old, or they get transferred or moved, or like I don't know, you might have to go out in the world and get a real job because you're fucking your world studies psychology fucking minor degree ain't getting you nowhere in the real fucking world. And yeah, you probably have to work at McDonald's, but you're too good for that. Sorry. I come from a generation that started from the bottom and worked your way the fuck up. Now we taught these kids, go spend $200,000 on a worthless education, work the rest of your goddamn life to pay it off, and also in the meantime, don't have any fucking children, don't try to have a fucking family because it's too difficult, and yet make everyone feel bad because they don't have a degree. No, it's not how it works. There's no respect in society today, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
Well, that's one
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, you wanted me to talk and be grumpy and rant. There's a rant, dude.
Good.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And nothing but the truth. At least from my perspective. You know how many people don't know how to check their oil today? None.
Yeah.
Anyone under the age of 30 doesn't have a clue. They're like, cars take oil still? I thought I just had to like plug it into the magic whatever at the I check my oil every time I bring it to Pet Boys, and they charge me $200 for a basic oil change. That's perfectly fine. Because I'm not smart enough to know. Because I'm too smart for my own good, I guess. I guess. Well, the youth
Well,
of today is building nuclear reactors around shit. Are you saying
That's
there,
the
Luch?
problem, dude. There's too much shit to know. A lot of these kids, they know shit that we don't have a clue about. Like even
That's
this VR world, man. A lot of people couldn't go through the problem to set that up, you know. So it's all which side of the coin, dude. Whoop, cha-chingle, chingle.
Yeah, no, I mean that is true. There is a lot of information. I think that's the most frustrating thing for me is trying to have a conversation. Half the time, people are so stuck in their own little bubble, and you're like, "Oh, well, have you heard about this, this, and that?" And it's like, "Oh, what? That exists?" And it's like, "Yeah, there's all these other things going on." And I think that's one thing with even the elections and the political stuff is it really is only part of our society. It's not like the whole world, you know. It's not what is the
Hey, I'm
main
glad.
thing really going on.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. Holy shit, dude. You have a poltergeist in there, like throwing that zero all around.
Oh no, it's just his neck brace isn't working right. But thank you, big shout out to Blood and also Kenny there in chat. Thank you for stopping in, saying hey, hanging out, old grumpy men.
Yeah, what's the word?
Oh, they're just saying hey, just saying hi, hey. But what do you guys? So Lucci, like as far as all this, if we make it, let's just say hypothetically, we make it past this election, it's business as usual, maybe a little bit different. There's still turmoil, but I mean technically businesses are reopening, things are moving forward, just slow as fuck. But if it does progress, which would be cool, um, what do you think? Like seeing this VR stuff. Like, what do you think as far as moving forward? Because I would like actually let you know statistically, VR is blowing up because of all this stuff. So it is creating a scenario where, like what we're doing with podcasting, there's people doing more events now, like music stuff, comedy stuff. So I mean, could you see yourself getting more interested in VR now with all this stuff going on? And how do you think technology is going to go at this point?
Oh yeah, I can see all kinds of very cool applications for this. How you're doing this. Very creative. How it's gonna go, I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know. I try not to think about it really. Or how it's gonna go, man. You got to figure how it is right now.
Live in the
What do you want
moment
me to
kind of
be
thing.
grumpy or zen, man? I mean, I'm both, dude. Because you got to find a center, dude. Right? At the end of the day, it's what we put our attention to, what grows. So yeah, I mean, I'm grumpy too, but that's why I try to have some insight into my rants
Right,
or
right.
my rants that end up providing me the insight that I'm looking for. Almost like, you know,
Well, then let's put it this way: what's something if moving forward, everything keeps going? What's something that you would see that you want to see change in the world that makes you grumpy at the end of the day? Like something that's like, what the hell, dude? Why aren't we focused on this?
Oh, we talked before about a lot of this shit, man. You know, I mean, like one of my biggest things is when companies they make their customers be the victims now. You know, that's like the new way.
Right.
Not only do you have to pay $14.99 a month for this, or you know, $100 a month for this, you're gonna have to be their employee too when your bill comes at the end and something's all jacked up on it, and you're like, "What the f, man? It's not supposed to be like this." And then you got to call up, and then it's always this and that, and it's like, I mean, I could write down whole episodes of just different companies that don't give a fuck, man. It's like for real, for real.
Yeah. Well, that's like with this whole movement right now. Like, no matter what side of the fence you sit on,
Hell no,
it's
dude. In
kind of
my
fucked up when
grandparents'
companies do
time,
that.
dude, it was the customer was always right, dude. You remember that? You remember that old school movie Miracle on 34th Street?
Mm-hmm.
And when the Santa Claus started telling people where they could get their shit the cheapest, and at first he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what are you doing, man? Sending all your customers away?" You know what? But then those people loved it, and they realized, hey, man, if we serve the customer first and realize they're the only reasons we're even in business, and
Right.
then the customer's right, because if the customer's wrong, we don't have a business. So the customer can't be wrong, right? You know, and then some fools, some big stupid bubble fools, they ruin it for everybody. People take advantage of shit, you know, and then
Mm-hmm.
now we're all stuck being victims of companies' problems. Then the customer gets to pay the price for it.
Right.
You
Right.
know, you want me to go off? That's one thing I can go off about. I'm tired of it, dude. I don't know how many ever places I pay as a customer. That's the same amount of jobs I have because I fucking work for all of them.
Right. Because every time there's a mistake, we gotta fix it most of the time.
And I have to call 4 times, and I demand to be put on the payroll. It's funny, dude. You should hear some. I wish I would have recorded some of them, dude. I actually asked to be put on the payroll because I want to be paid for an employee helping solve a problem for a customer.
Yeah, helping them solve the problem. That's always funny. Like, you gotta do this. This is the screen you gotta click. That's what you gotta input. Ugh, Jesus. No, it makes a lot of sense. I hear you.
But you know that's where it starts, dude. And unfortunately, I have to be an asshole to some people, so they learn their lessons, man. Sometimes, you know, grumpiness sometimes is what teaches someone a lesson. I don't choose to be grumpy all the time. But I'm not grumpy when you put things into perspective. I can come to center real quick, but I can also be grumpy enough to show people, hey, straighten up your shit, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm all good. Just straighten up your shit. And then they argue with you like it doesn't need to be straightened up. Listen, I'm your customer, not your employee. You know, you should be compensating me for my time. I'll think of an exact example. You know, you put me on the spot here, but I know
No, I know. This is all
couple
on the
times
fly.
I called you up ranting about this. I'm like, you believe this shit? What happened to me today? I spent 2 hours on the phone with my, you know, internet provider or whatever. You know, and you always got to watch out for shit because after 12 months of your internet provider, guess what? Don't be surprised that it's going to go up $25 a month because they get you on the hook, you know. Oh yeah, it's $20 a month for a year, and then it's $70 a month.
Yeah, it's weird how the companies can change stuff on you all of a sudden. Like, oh, we sent you a letter. It's like, what do you mean you sent me a
Is
letter?
that boring? Do people care to hear about that shit? I mean, because but at the end of the day, my grumpiness comes from truth, man, and people don't want to hear the
No.
truth.
Oh no, man. I mean, that's the whole point of this. This is all experiment. We're just hanging out, shooting this
The
shit.
last thing in the world
I
people
didn't
want
have
to hear is
points.
the truth.
I mean,
So
I disagree. I think that's one of the reasons I want to do this is because I feel like some of the conversations that I've had with you and that I've had with Zero, you know, there's a lot of people that could relate to it. You know, I know for me, I mean, that's one of the biggest things is like, what really gets me is just the separation of like individual and collective. You know, it's like either you're on one side of the fence or the other. Is you're like even politically, like it's political systems break down to almost like individualism and you know socialism exactly. So Where for me, it's like it's personally, I just feel like people just need to fucking get along sometimes and put others first, you know. But I don't know. It's very complicated. I just get annoyed because it's like people feel so afraid to share themselves sometimes and be honest, and there's so much deceit and lies, not just with companies but with people.
I put a challenge out, a Grumpy Man challenge. Our first podcast, our first challenge. You know, how about a 20? You know, people like to do these streams with 24-hour challenges. You know, even the kids, they were watching someone, you know, and they're doing a 24-hour challenge or something, right? 24-hour challenge to America to shut the fuck up. Don't say one word for 24 hours, dude. Don't say one fucking word and be alone with your thoughts for 24 hours. I don't think people could do it, dude. I probably couldn't do it either.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're
Interesting.
alone with your thoughts, then sometimes you can find some answers that all of a sudden you know aren't yours.
Right.
My microphone shit the bed.
It happens. It happens. You were wondering what was gonna break.
Well, at least you didn't shit the couch yet. Do you have to take Zero for a walk or anything? For...
Maybe a
You
little
know,
bit later.
he's in a trance state right now. Usually, he doesn't process food while he's in this trance state.
Oh, I had to take my fucking headset off because I just had to. Sorry. Yeah, and I was trying to make a oh fuck! I just spilled my last beer. God damn it. Ugh.
Party foul. You told me that was a party foul earlier.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to fuck you. All right, I'm trying to fuck you exactly.
Oh my god, that
I
sentence.
was
Let's
gonna
just
fucking
back up
say,
a minute.
yeah, clip
No.
that shit in chat.
No. Oh my god.
My point was, I'm sick of going to fucking stores like grocery stores and Walmart and shit every fucking day. You walk in,
shit.
you pick your shit out, you walk up and you fucking check yourself out and pay for your own crap, take your own fucking shit, bag it and leave. Sick of that.
Yeah.
I don't work here. I don't get a discount for doing your job because you guys can't fucking figure out how to fucking make a profit.
I think it's really what they're saying is we think it's more efficient to put robots in than to keep hiring more cashiers. Because people move faster by themselves.
No, you can think the goddamn I deserve $15 an hour because I'm a greeter at fucking Walmart. Blame that first. Walmart and McDonald's were not meant to be careers. They were meant to be starter jobs or ending jobs. Either you're about to fucking die or you just got into the workforce. Am I wrong?
Well, I mean, I think that's the problem is that there's not really a proper curriculum for understanding the development in careers and long-term life goals. I mean, I think that's a perfect example is what's going on with the riots and the protests. Because honestly, for me, they're two different fucking things. You see the system, if you study the riot side of it, there's a systematic approach to it, and it manipulates the masses. Where you have these protesters who have formed groups and they're like, "Hey, we're protesting," and then they're literally like videos of them going, "Can you stop doing that to the rioters?" And they're like, well, and it's like, no, like we're trying to do something and you're just fucking breaking shit. And there's multiple videos on this. So I think it's just there's always a duality to things, and I think
used to be a time when you got your ass fucking handed to you for breaking shit that you weren't supposed to.
well, you know.
Now everything you buy breaks in a fucking week anyway.
If you don't get broken,
speeding up the process.
If you don't get broken by capitalism will break your shit.
I had viral video. I could have been the toy tester of the fucking century. The way my kids can break a fucking toy from the store in about 3.5 minutes. Not even kidding. My one kid brought it in. Was a little pissed about something. How his was different than his brother's. Threw it onto the tile floor in the kitchen as soon as we walked in, and it wasn't even 6 seconds. He didn't even cross through the threshold of the house. The toy was broke. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've been there before, man.
Kids.
Shit, my little brother, who's 15 years younger than me, was fucking playing a video game on his mother's laptop. He lost, so he punched the screen and destroyed the computer. It's like, where's your fucking respect for shit? And now that I've lived near him now for the first time in my entire fucking like adult life, because
Are
I'm
we
38, he's 23, big difference. But he's broke half my fucking shit I've loaned him in the first 10 minutes of him touching it because A, he's a fucking ogre, he doesn't know his own fucking strength, but he also doesn't give a shit. His fucking watches and fucking phones and shit, he never had to really pay for them, so he had no fucking clue what shit's worth.
Yeah,
And that's
right.
a lot of society today. A lot of this fucking under 30-year-old kids who've never fucking worked a day
Yeah,
in their
dude.
life. Or they're not, like I'm sure I'm a half elitist when it comes to my VR stuff, but I had to put that shit on fucking credit and pay that shit fucking monthly. I had to fucking work a job to pay for that shit. So when it gets broke by some idiot who didn't give a fuck about it because he's used to having everything handed to him, I kind of take offense to that shit.
Oh yeah. I can smoke to that.
I mean, that's kind of what's going on with the riots. Is they're breaking shit that's not theirs that they don't give a fuck about the value of, and and it
Right, it's
sucks
like,
because you have some people in some cities saying, "Oh, this is reparations."
Oh, but
It's
then
like,
it
well,
gets
what about in the
fucking
places where they're
condoned,
not
dude.
black? Like they're literally
I
like
mean,
me.
how
They're
far are you
fucking
willing to go, dude? Because
West
that shit
Coast.
is fucking condoned.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it is. It's being condoned. It's being used as the system doesn't work and society's breaking down. When no, what you're doing is you're letting the inmates run the insane asylum. You're letting
Right.
the fucking children run the world, and they don't have a fucking clue. They think they should get paid 30 fucking bucks an hour the second they get out of college. It's like, nope, sorry, it's not how it works. I was a mechanic for fucking 20 years.
Well,
I
but
started. I
even if
changed
that's
oil for
not how it
6 years
works,
before I even started actually like making any fucking money.
right? But even if that's not how it works, the beautiful thing is the country we live in. It's like you live in the system you're born into, and you change it from the inside. That's the whole point of this fucking country. And there really are
Yeah,
paths
legally.
to do that. Like there are legal paths, and yes, there are systems of corruption. But it's like these two guys that were just on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about different prosecutors and district attorneys. Actually, what's that lady, that Kamala Harris? They were talking about her and how she completely like held
What's
evidence
that
and all
lady?
this
She's
shit.
the vice president nominee now, dude, or
Yeah,
whatever.
she's
Yeah.
some fucking lady as far as I'm concerned, because she's literally withheld evidence about some cases. She's not a nice person. She's not. Like, she's not for justice or freedom. She's for getting the win, and that's the scary part. And it's all over. It's literally Democrat, Republican, fucking socialist, just libertarian. Like, there's always going to be corruption. There's always going to be people who suck and simply take on titles and always want to win, and they're always just going to try to follow the trend that helps them win. And that's what really gets me. And if we hold each other more liable and responsible for those kind of actions, I think that's kind of the hidden fucking dagger, in midst the fucking dull butter knives. Because it's like you have all this bullshit about like somebody made a tweet about something that was culturally okay like 10 years ago, but now it's not. But you have all these politicians that flip flop back and forth about their fucking agendas. And it's like, what? That shouldn't be allowed. And then you have all these people who do that, and they've been in office for as long as I've been alive, basically, like 30 years. What? Like, how do you have the same kind of job? You just switch positions. Like, what? Like, how is that allowed? Like, I don't get it. Like, these people need to be. Can we just like switch them out?
Well, politicians are like weathermen, man. They can be wrong all the fucking time. They can get everything fucking wrong, and they can lie to the public, and they can not do a goddamn thing and still get paid for 30 fucking years.
Yeah, and get health insurance when we don't.
Health insurance that we can't even get. They can get elective surgeries. Like look at Nancy Pelosi. How many fucking facelifts and like brain
Oh
suctions
my
has
God.
she fucking had?
You mean Beetlejuice? Or, I'm sorry, I was trying to say like a female Beetlejuice.
Her
That was
fucking
horrible joke.
refrigerators cost more than most of the cars I've ever fucking bought combined.
Is that
I'm
where
not
she keeps the
joking,
dead
dude.
children bodies? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Pizzagate. Chickens. Q. Anon. QAnon. Save the children. Save the children march. Anyways, let's not talk about that. Yeah,
I
so
think
that
a lot
kid
of
that got
people
shot.
are not paying attention to all that fucking nonsense, dude.
What, the QAnon stuff or what?
Oh, I don't know, just all of it, dude.
Right. Okay, they've made politics. First, they made it boring as shit, like golf for decades, so no one paid attention. To get away with murder. Then the internet happened, and people got into it, but then they turned it into a sport. Now it's a
Right.
sport, but the sport now is about who's more wrong than the other person, and it's becoming so exhausting that no one cares anymore again.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It really is becoming where no one wants to even fucking pay attention. Because it's just like,
And
ugh.
like a lot of people that have a good viewpoint or
Ugh.
have a something smart to say, no one just doesn't want to. People just don't want to fucking hear it. They just don't want to listen. Like, I'm so sick of politics, or I'm so sick of, or they're so like entrenched on one side or the other. They're not open to actually having a dialogue.
Yeah, well, and
I
I
can have
think that
I can have a dialogue with anyone.
No, they
I might
only
be
want a
heated.
dialogue if they can control the dialogue.
that is
That or it's an echo chamber fucking dialogue where everyone's saying the same shit. I hate this guy or I hate that chick because of blah, and like, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, like a bunch of fucking yes men standing around a fucking standing in a fucking like nightclub listening to the same shitty fucking techno with one dude in the middle just pivoting the conversation side to side to side.
I
right.
mean, it's a vicious cycle though, dude. Like, what if right now everything was bliss, dude, and we were all in heaven, and there's fucking everything was perfect, and then it's the end of the president's term, or any country's president's term. Guess what? It can't be heaven anymore. Or what's the other guy say? Why to fucking vote for him? He
Yeah.
has to say there's turmoil, and he has to say that the shit is fucking horrible in this country, and that's why you need to elect me instead.
But why?
Right.
Why can't it just be like, okay, look, he did a good job on this, this, and that, but here's all these things he didn't do. I'm gonna do them. Like it just, I don't know. I think that truth.
Because it doesn't sell to the masses. They're thinking like the masses, like when it comes to intellectuals or people that have the willingness to have the conversation. That's two different fucking worlds.
Well, this
I
is
mean,
this
can
is
you
why.
imagine though? It would actually be like, hey, it's just fairness might be for everyone to get a chance to be president, even though everything's going perfectly fine. But if you think it's fair for someone else to give a shot, I'd sure like a chance to give it a shot. And if like that was your only angle of a campaign because it was so fucking perfect, I mean,
I
what
mean,
would be
I don't
wrong?
know.
What would be wrong with that? Instead of saying, "Oh, the fucking sky is falling down, everything, we're all gonna fucking die if this dude stays in office." I mean, really, I doubt it, but that's
Right.
kind of shitty. You have to even try to take that standpoint with us. I mean, don't we deserve better? There is some shit going on. I mean, what they spent 4 years trying to get this guy out, dude. Like, what a
It,
waste of time, man. What a fucking waste of actual time, dude.
well, but I think what it comes down to at the end of the day, it's not about Democrat, it's not about Republican, it's not about anarchists. But it really comes down to the fact that there's money in politics, and I'm a firm representative of the fact that we do not need money in politics. Like, it needs to go away. Like, it should be a secondary job, akin to a fucking very passionate hobby. I don't think there should be money in politics besides like going into the actual setting up of public campaigning. Like there's so much allotted for representatives, when you sign up or something like that. I don't know. Like, we got to figure it out. I don't have the fucking answers. I'm not a smart dude. I'm Kevin Smith. Fuck all that noise. But
My internet keeps going in and out for some fucking reason. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like
well,
I'm hitting any
fix your
buttons.
internet, weasel, before I freaking kapow you. Oh, look at that. Yeah, gotta love it. But no, I'm serious. Like, I think that the more, like, you talk about defunding the police and everything, I think if we defund the freaking politics majorly, that's gonna destroy all this corruption. Like, if you got rid of lobbyists, basically, like, that'd be huge. Huge. Just, like, took all the lobbyists out back and just eradicate. I mean, don't do that. That's genocide. But still, lobbyists, they should be genocided. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, that's what makes me grumpy. Lobbyists. I'm coming for you, lobbyists. You see this Kevin Smith look? Kevin Smith will come for you. Anyways.
You need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
It's the great collision of realities, dude.
Shut up, cat. I have a cat meowing at me. Stop it.
Wait, you mean VR and IR? Ooh, you like what I did? there?
Yeah, it's a metaphor. That's all.
Yeah. Well, we did about 40 minutes here. I think that's pretty good for a first experimental podcast. You know what I mean?
So he's done with it now.
I'm not done with it. I'm just
We-
saying, like, we're at a pretty good point.
you're
If you got anything else, we can share and then wrap up. That's what I'm trying to say. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, baby. You got to wrap it up before you stick it in, or else you're going to get pregnant again. Ooh.
Whoa.
It's wrap it up, B.
Right? And I may have a headache from looking at this weasel.
Probably. I have a headache from wearing the headset, so I fucking took it off. And I have a headache from my fucking internet. Keep cut my connection disconnecting. I don't know if it's because it's on my phone.
Because we're
gotta figure out
talking the
whole-
truth. We're talking the truth, man. They're coming for us. Put your tinfoil hats on, ladies and gentlemen. The grumpy guys are going to get shut down on the first episode. Ready to get...
Yeah, I think you need a little bit less Red Bull.
Shut up. I need more water.
Yep.
I need...
Yep.
Shut up.
Yeah, that.
Don't
Here,
you
take
talk-
a hit of this pipe, will you?
Wait, hold on,
Alright.
where's the... I got to see where the...
I'm down, but I'm too far away.
Fuck. That was good.
Are we gonna end it with the Jay and Silent Bob song? Fucking motherfuck, noise.
I don't know that song.
You don't?
I'm not a good Kevin Smith.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, noise. Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers. Smoking fatties, rolling blunts. Who rolled the blunts? We rolled the blunts. Smoking blunts and rolling blunts. You know that song?
I know. I've heard it, but I don't know what I was on my head like that. That was pretty. Let me just golf clap that up a little bit. That was noise. That was very noise. All right. Well, I
It's
really.
from,
What?
I'm glad to see that I have put the weasel in his zen peaceful state. Look at that.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been a very Wi-Fi. Maybe that's why my Wi-Fi keeps like getting clogged up. It's got resin in it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All that the internet smoking, sharing a joint through the internet. Anyways, we're special, and I really appreciate everybody's coming in out of the stream. Probably we'll do like a whole nother channel thingy, but this is just, test it all out, see how it goes, get it all going. Doing it live, folks. Doing it live.
That's right. Everyone like, subscribe, and retweet the video to all your twatter friends and your twat.
Because none of us have Twitter.
frickin'
Literally, none of us have
Instagram.
Twitter or Facebook. Fuck
Yeah.
all the noise. No, just
Send it around. I don't know what they say on YouTube videos, but they say like and
smash the like button. Smash the like button, everybody. You're gonna just PewDiePie.
Yeah, what he did.
Yeah,
What he
right.
did.
Hey, some big deal happened today that some dude came out of retirement or something.
What?
Some streamer,
Oh,
Ratchmaskukin.
Dr. Dix with respect, right? He jumped out of
Yeah, something.
Yeah, he's on freaking YouTube now, just freaking killing it with like 500,000-600,000 freaking people on the stream.
Wah, wah, wah. YouTube represent.
Hit him up. We'll bring him on as a guest show on the Grumpiness next week.
He'll be a doctor of grumpiness, disrespecting it up. This Kevin Smith avatar actually ain't that bad. Kevin Smith, shout out to you and your skin. I'm wearing it. That's kind of creepy. I shouldn't have said that, I think.
Oh my God! Now you sound like Buffalo Bob, man.
He puts the
Put the
lotion in
lotion on his skin,
He puts the lotion.
or else it gets the hose again.
All right, that should be it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Peace out, Cub Scouts. See you
Oh my
later.
God.